Welcome back to the Two Tone Podcast, episode number, what are we on? Fucking 36, I think. I don't remember. But either way, that is neither here nor there. I want to say welcome back to the Two Tone Podcast. Uh, you know, this will be the first episode of 2024.
Or the last episode of 2023.
Nah, it'll come out. It'll be on, I'm about to say, it's New Year's Eve when we're recording the podcast, so
So is it the last or is it the first?
unless I freak unless I go back and put the podcast out in the next 3 hours, it will be the first one of 2024.
But it's the last recorded of 2023.
Well, caught me on a technicality. Either way, I want to say welcome back if you are a returning listener. I want to say thank you for checking it out if you are a first-time listener. Either way, hit that subscribe button. It's a free way to show us you appreciate what we're doing.
Tell me why I had a dream the other day
Uh-huh.
that our podcast hit 59 subscribers.
I mean, that would be amazing if, we hit 59 subscribers. But sadly, one of the subscribers said adios negros, and we're back at 48.
Disappointing.
I know. It's sadness.
We're going to find you. We're going to wish your grandma a happy New Year's.
Damn, that's kind of savage. All right.
Savage is as savage does.
This motherfucker. All right, so seeing as this will be the first episode of 2024, I want to start doing this. I had an idea for like when we have guests episodes. Sam got a what's it called? A fucking Instax camera, I think it's called. Either way, it's like one of those, like a Polaroid type deal. And so whenever we have a guest, I'm gonna take a Polaroid, and then we can have like a little collage in the background.
Well, we're going to have a Polaroid of the first episode, sir.
What do you mean? How are we gonna go back in time and have a Polaroid of the first episode
Of 2024. Duh.
Oh, I mean, I guess we could break it out and take one.
Every year from now on, we take a picture of the first episode of the new year.
Of the year. All right, bet. I'll grab the camera, see if we ain't got some film in it, and then we can wrangle in the cat, take a little picture real quick. All right,
Just holding lightning.
give him some. Let's circle back to TT's history facts. Hit him with a crazy history fact while I go find the camera.
Why you gotta put me on a spot like this?
You want an avenue to go down, or you wanna just figure it out on your own?
I'll figure it out on my own.
All right, enjoy this, people.
Hitler was an artist. He was a painter before he became Hitler. He also fought in World War One, and the reason that he has the mustache that he had was because there was a gas attack that happened in World War One, and he tried to put his gas mask on, and it didn't seal correctly, and so he chopped his mustache off to make it look like that, so he could put the gas mask on, so he wouldn't die. The more you know. Back to him being an artist. Yeah, he was an artist. Crazy. If y'all don't know that, now you do. Yeah. Shit's wild. Just think about it. If somebody would have bought his art, World War II might have never happened. Crazy. Crazy. His art's really not that bad if you look at it either. I mean, it's a little meh. It's like if you took realism but then threw if if you took realism, but then you just grabbed the paint scraper and tried to paint it, is what it looks like basically. But yeah, more you know about Hitler.
I can't find the film for the camera, so so
You're telling me there ain't no film in the camera?
there's no film in the camera. There's no film in the camera right now. I'll shoot a text to Sam and see if we can find some. If we end up having to do it after the podcast, here's
It'll
the
be on
picture.
the next episode.
Pull the picture up right here.
Or right there.
Oh, isn't that gay? All right. So, anyways, heard you was in here talking about Hitler. What kind of art did he make? I missed that part.
He made like realistic art, but if you took a paint scraper and tried to paint a realistic picture.
Interesting. I'll have to check out some.
Or at least that's what I remember. I don't remember exactly what it looked like. It was a
Fair
while
enough.
ago when I saw it.
Fair enough. Anyways, onward and upward. Sorry, excuse me. But where was he talking about? Subscribers. You had a dream. We had 59 subscribers. Make his dream reality. Share it with your friend. Share it with your cousin, your brother, your mother, your sister. Speaking of sharing with your cousin, I'm out here doing the legwork for the Two Tone podcast. I printed off little QR codes and put them on a little centerpiece at my family Christmas.
Let's see if we got any since then.
I'll pull it. It's up right here. No, we're still at 48 subscribers.
Fake cousins.
Fake fans. I'm about to say. I even tried to lure him in with a little note. They said no. Fuck these guys. We will remember that.
I'll remember that next Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get coal.
Big old fat sack of coal. All right. We got some shenanigans to get up to, so upward. Oh yeah, I didn't even give him my little spiel. My name is Jalen Kale. I'm an artist, musician. Damn, that was hot.
Sorry.
It's all good. He sniffled in the microphone. Anyways, I just dropped an EP, or well, I guess it's an album now, but either way, check it out. It's called Unfuckswithable, the Deluxe Edition. It's on a streaming platform near you, wherever you find your music. And you can find me at linktree.com/JAK Productions. That'll take you to my Instagram and Twitter and all my social medias and my music on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. And the Feeling Generous tab, all the proceeds go to, the production value of the podcast, helping us buy microphones and headphones and all that fun technical stuff. Hit him with your spiel for where you get into the song.
Name's Theo Kale.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a director. Make short films. If you would like to watch any of those short films, you can look up Glasshouse Films 8 on YouTube and find it there. And if you would like to be in any or a part of any in helping me, you can contact me at Glasshouse Films 8 on Instagram and can get you hooked up.
Hell yeah. All right. Appreciate y'all for watching. Let's get on into it. Okay, this is the first episode of the new year. We going to spread some new cheer. We hit the subscribe button, no fear. In the rear, hit the subscribe button or I'm gonna hit your cousin. Hit the subscribe button or I'm gonna hit your cousin. That's better than the your grandma gonna die one. I feel like that's more wholesome. All right, welcome back to the Two Tone Podcast. As I said before, my name is Jalen Kale. Alongside me, as always,
Theo Kale.
this over there playing with the squishmallows and shit. And I said squishmallow. Oh my I can't fucking stand you see the new squishmallow? Bitch, what? Sorry, that might have been
just like that.
That might have been loud as hell in your headphones if y'all are listening to headphones. I'm sorry. But squish mallow, as in a marshmallow. It fucking, it's just. I knew I fucked up putting these goddamn things on the on the couch over here. Good lord. All right. So
You gotta change it up somehow, Jalen. Can't just be
relatable
sitting.
content.
Yeah.
Relatable content.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been sitting there with the what's his nuts shadow on your head? We all have metaphorically. All around me.
I wake up in the morning, I got shadow on my head.
I'm just gonna let that one marinate. I'm fucking deceased. All right, kid. What you been up to? What you been working on recently?
Been working on Spiff Diff and Kush. Waiting on some people to read it.
Sorry.
But other than that, I've had some new thoughts for different films, and stay tuned because there might be a co-director film coming out at some point.
A co-director film. What does that even mean?
Means there's gonna be two directors
How
on a film.
How does has that ever been done like professionally? Like been more than one director in a project?
Coen Brothers, or I think that's their name. I don't know. Kyle knows,
Put it in the comments below.
but there's two brothers that do it.
Interesting. I'm about to say I've never seen a project with two directors on it. That'll be interesting to interesting to see. I'm guessing it's
Mhm.
gonna be you and Kyle working together.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Stay tuned. Follow Glasshouse Films 8 on Instagram to stay up to date. He probably won't update it until 2 weeks from when it's about to happen, but stay up to date.
Hey, that's 2 weeks enough time. Okay.
Fair enough. All right.
I'd rather be 2 weeks before I do it than a year and then not do it.
Very true. All right. So with Spiff Diff and Kush,
Yep.
you said you wanted to start shooting around the summertime, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you put any more thought into where you're gonna shoot? What location you want to go for?
We're gonna be shooting a lot of it at the house. We're gonna need a couple. We're gonna need like one more house for one of the scenes, and then, hopefully we can find like a country road or something for the driving scenes and shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say I could see it. It. I feel like the setting of it isn't really too important.
Yep.
Like it's more of the like what happens in the story that's the important part, really.
True
But
that.
do what?
I said true that.
True that. This motherfucker over here, he's on some other shit. I'm sorry for y'all that have to listen to the podcast.
Hey, I mean,
Oh no,
it's
I'm
not
out
their
here
fault.
dragging shit. Well, I appreciate you for listening to the podcast. Don't get me wrong. But
Hold up.
they aren't even fucking plugged in.
It's like
they
they're
aren't
on
even
that.
plugged in. You got it on backwards. I'm about to say the you gotta turn it around so you can use your mic. The people can't hear you.
They can hear me perfectly fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's got the he's got the fucking headset on backwards. Okay. All right, we gotta get our shit together. This is I'm sorry. I tried to make a podcast. I tried so hard. I appreciate y'all for listening.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
I was about to say.
No, I'm
What are
playing.
we
We're
doing?
back. We're back. More than 15 minutes. All right, what was you gonna say?
I said you gotta make it. Gotta make comedy somehow, Jalen. I feel like that's why we're losing subscribers.
Oh Jesus Christ! I hit the whole fucking desk. You imagine just the whole setup just. We gotta get one more top 10 lists.
Huh.
All right, top 10 lists. That's how you go viral. Just start doing top 10 top 10 movies. Boom, there we go. Number 1. What's number 1? Or number 10. Start at number 10.
What if I want to start at number 3?
Fucking start at number 3.
All right.
He said, and so number 7, Brokeback Mountain.
Number 43. Broke.
Yeah, yeah. All right, we're going on. All right, so let's hop on into the film and the album of the week, so we can have a little bit of a structure within this goddamn podcast. All right, so I'll start off with the album of the week. So for the album of the week, I wanted to choose something. Christmas just passed. It's the new year. Snow's starting to fall. Hopefully, hopefully
Yeah,
it starts.
buddy.
I fucking hate when it's cold as shit and it doesn't snow. You're like, why do we even? Why is it cold?
I don't know.
But either way, I wanted to choose an album that's kind of a wintry Christmas kind of vibe, and so I chose the Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack.
That's crazy.
The key is just to not give in to him, and then hopefully he won't take this seriously at some point. All right, so the Vince Giraldi Trio, it's a jazz trio, obviously,
Yeah.
led by Vince Giraldi. Damn, boy, got the sniffles. All right, so the Vince Giraldi Trio, you know, that whole bit. That's the clip. Boom. Cut it. See? When you fucking go with the podcast, the comedy naturally happens because I'm not, I know what I'm doing, T. All 48 of these subscribers, that's hard work and cutting clips and fucking showing the cat.
Where you at?
I'll give y'all a little, how you doing? Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Mind the
Why
trash.
are you laying like that?
He just lays like that sometimes. I don't understand. Yeah, man's is comfy as fuck right now. He had that catnip carrot and then got fucking geeked up. He said, "Bro, I need to take a nap, bro. Is it me or is it high as hell in here?"
Hold up. I want to look up something real quick. You can keep talking now.
Okay, so the reason I chose the Charlie Brown Christmas is because I have a strange affinity for Charlie Brown in general. Every time one of the Charlie Brown seasons rolls around, they got the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, they got fucking Thanksgiving Charlie Brown. Just around that cluster of holidays at the end of the year, I always love throwing on Charlie Brown movie. At Halloween, you throw on the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I absolutely adore these movies, but Sam cannot fucking stand Charlie Brown. So like, I'm over here pulling teeth trying to relive my childhood memories, and she's like, fucking Charlie Brown again. I should have known this motherfucker wanted to watch goddamn Charlie Brown right now. You pro or anti Charlie Brown, T?
Pro.
Which Charlie Brown would you say is your favorite?
Probably the Great Pumpkin.
It's a classic, man.
I gotta rock.
I got bubble gum. I got a pack of candy. I got a rock. Classic. Or like when in the beginning when they go and grab the pumpkin from the field and then she starts fucking and he goes, "You didn't tell me you were gonna kill it." Oh, you know, it's the simplicity of Charlie Brown. You know, it's from the like the original movies. The animation in it is so simple, but you know, I was watching it and I was like, it's crazy how simple this is and like how much like I don't want to say like means to me, but you know how much I enjoy watching these movies even though they're so simple. You know, it's crazy, and it kind of shows that you know you don't really need to put hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars into a film for it to have some meaning to people. You know,
Yeah. I got Linus. Linus is me.
big facts.
Jones the piano kid.
Schroeder,
Or Franklin. The one black kid in Charlie Brown.
the one. Yeah, I'm about to say why they put one black kid in Charlie Brown.
Diversity, man.
No other ethnicities other than
Imagine just like somebody draws like Charlie Brown, but then they like put like a Hispanic kid in it, and he's just the whole time he's wearing just a fucking
he's got a bandana.
no what's the fucking hat called?
He's got a sombrero.
Yeah, he got one of them's on the
It's
whole
just,
time.
It's just Speedy Gonzalez as a Peanuts character. We're gonna have to start rewriting the Peanuts. Jesus Christ.
Has to be more racially inclusive. Okay.
Yes, sir. Make make Peppermint Patty a Asian chick.
Peppermint Patty's a dude.
It's a girl.
That's a dude. It's a transvestite.
I don't think so.
You never know. You never know.
Definitely not back. Definitely not back when it was created.
Tell me why at work it just sounds like the teachers whenever somebody comes through an order.
Oh, at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn near at this point. I got my headphone in. I'm over here bopping, speaker going off, and I'm like, I couldn't tell you what they said. I'm just over here in my own little world.
I hate when people ask me what they say. I'm like, I'm just working at my game.
You say number 1 or number 2? I say I don't know. It pops up. When it pops up on the screen, that's when I start worrying about it. Before then, I don't care. All right, let's hop into the film of the week. All right, tell the people what the film of the week is, T.
The KG blur.
KG.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
In Morse code, a G is 2 lines in the top.
I didn't even realize that it was.
Nah, it's the killer, but
Yeah, I'm aware.
There's
I'm
a bullet
aware
hole
that it's
above
not.
it, and then the blood drips through the eye, so it looks like 2 lines in a dot. But
I wonder if they did that on purpose, like as a Easter egg within the movie.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I don't know.
In 2 ways, The Killer. You can watch it on Netflix. So why did you choose The Killer? What's the driving force behind choosing The Killer?
Kept popping up on my recommended on Netflix.
Interesting.
I just played it.
Hell yeah! You ended up watching it all the way through.
Yeah.
Right on. What did you think of the one thing that I noticed within the movie was the audio when he is like when he's wearing his headphones. I don't know. I must say I don't know if you watched it with headphones on or not, but if you watch it with headphones, highly recommend. When you know the scene when he's on the table and he's like lighting up the gun, and he puts in his headphones. So when he puts in the headphone on his right side, the music that he's listening to is only in the right side, and like the rest of the surrounding goes to the left. And then whenever it cuts to a shot of him from the front, the since it's from the front, the headphones on the it's still on the right, but it looks like it's on the left side. And so like the audio switches, and you can hear the his music like muffled on this side, and then like the surrounding on this side. It was really fucking interesting how they did the audio design for it. It's like a little thing you wouldn't really notice if you weren't wearing headphones watching the movie.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch it with headphones, so.
What would you say is your favorite atmosphere to watch a movie in?
Um,
You more of a movie theater guy? You more of a sit on the couch? You more of a sit in bed with the phone?
Depends on what film it is.
Excuse me.
Because there's some films that are better in theater than they are at home. Some that are better at home than they are in theater.
All right, so say
Like Oppenheimer, I'd much rather see it in theater.
interesting, because my logic is if it's over 2 hours, then I'm just gonna wait until I can watch it in my bed. Put it on the TV. But if it's under 2 hours, I'll go to the theater for it. Like if it's a movie that looks really really good, that's the first step. Like the movie has to look really fucking interesting to me to even entertain, seeing it at the theater nowadays. I'm not fucking built for the theaters anymore. I don't know. Between fucking COVID and a few bad movie experiences in a row, I just don't think movie theaters are my cup of tea anymore.
COVID definitely fucked the theater industry all up. Like I remember when it was like normal for people to go to theaters, but now it's just like, oh, we can watch it at home, so we'll watch it at home, which kind of irritates me because the people that worked so hard on that don't really get paid well on streaming platforms. Whereas, like, if you showed it in theaters, it'd be different because you're paying to get a ticket to go watch it.
Right. I must say that was a big thing when streaming first came out. Like when a lot of well, I don't want to say a lot of the reason, but my theory on it is whenever they would make movies that didn't necessarily do good in the theaters, they could make some of the money back by selling like DVDs and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, and now with streaming and shit, like when was the last time somebody bought a DVD if they're not like really invested in having, like the Jesus Christ, Blu-ray collections and stuff like that.
True.
So now everybody's just making movies that they know do well.
Which
And
I kind of feel like it should have been streaming should have been meant for like films that don't do very great in theater.
I feel like streaming would be a really, really interesting way to like hype up like indie creators.
Or
Like,
that.
imagine if Netflix and Hulu and all those were just platforms for, up and coming pictures and up and coming production companies and stuff to, just have like a way to show all the pronounced brands, like fucking MGM and fucking Paramount, just have a collection of just small indie artists that the higher ups can kind of be like, oh, I kind of want to work with this guy or give this one production company a chance at making stuff for the film.
Yeah. I feel like movie theaters should be kept for what are you doing?
So I heard the sirens outside. I couldn't tell what it was.
Oh.
Continue.
I feel like movie theaters should be where all the like big like MGM and all those like
Right.
big places should go, and then the streaming should be for like all of like the films that either don't do well or like are indie films or films that are like not or too old to make money off of, or like um low budget or mid budget films that aren't really as big as like big name
Right. I get what you're saying. Have you ever
films.
looked into like other countries' Netflix and shit like that?
Nope.
Like whatever they have streaming in other countries.
No.
Are you big into foreign films?
It's not that, it's just that I don't really care for the um VPN bullshit.
I get that. Fair enough. Have you ever watched a foreign film?
I've tried to, but like most of the time it's a language barrier.
Right, you gotta fucking read the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's one very highly recommend called Parasite. Very, very good. I think
I've seen clips of it, but I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
you should definitely check it out. Um I wanna say it's a Korean movie, but me and Kyle went to go see it in the theaters. Very, very, very good movie. Highly recommend. What else do I have to talk about with the killer? Let's see. So what were some of your likes and dislikes of the movie? Like what do you feel like they did well? What do you feel like could have used some
Soundtrack
work?
on point. Soundtrack of it was good. Um, I mean, a lot of it was really good. It's just I don't know of any dislikes that I can think about. Um, I mean, they could have made made it more action sequence with like the second killer instead of just like meeting her in the restaurant or whatever. They could have like had them like duke it out or some shit. Um,
Was she the chick at the fancy restaurant?
yeah,
Who was she in the story? I thought she
she was
was
the second killer. There was two of the killers. The guy that had the leg injury, and then her, and then there's another guy at the end of
Oh,
the film.
the guy oh fuck Jesus.
The
Sorry.
dog.
The two people that went to bro's fiance or wife or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
those were the two people. Were the guy with the leg injury and the girl that he met at the restaurant.
Gotcha.
At the end, there's a guy that ordered the hit
Right.
and all that shit. The boss was the guy that he met in the office.
Right. The guy that like facilitated the whole thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm at this. It's kind of one of those movies you got to watch more than once to like kind of fully understand what's going on. It's almost got like a Pulp Fiction-y kind of vibe, but the story is pretty linear. But the feel of it, they cut between like certain, they call it like chapters within the movie. You know, like you start in chapter one, and then you know obviously one, two, three, four, five. But I feel like the pacing of it could have been
I mean, at the beginning, the pacing could have been a little bit better because I like just watching him live his daily life inside of a construction site.
right. I mean, I get that they're trying to go for like give you a little bit of like here's how this guy is, you know, like he's a very methodical, very thought out, very, you know,
He seems like
step by step
a
kind
double
of.
o seven, not double o seven. Jesus Christ, a hitman type of assassin. If you've ever played the Hitman games,
I haven't played them, but I know what you're talking about. I've seen clips and stuff from the game.
like when he killed the bro that was in the office, he was like 3 9-inch nails. Guy weighs 135 pounds. Should at least take 5 minutes. And it like took
right.
3 seconds.
And then 3 seconds later, dude's like,
Yeah.
and he's dead. He just fucking dies, and he's like,
Well,
well, that didn't go as planned. But yeah, I'm about to say there were definitely a few almost comedic moments within the movie, even though he's just going around fucking murdering everybody essentially.
I also feel like they should have put something like I understand he's like killing the people that like beat the shit out of his fiance or wife or whoever, but
Mm-hmm.
they should have given his character. Hold up.
There's a fuzz on the mic. Sorry.
They should have given his character more of like a what is it called? Hesitation to killing these people. Because like the woman that he killed, that was in the restaurant when they left, she was like, "Are we there yet?" And he's just like, like you just
Right.
fucking killed the bitch without even like letting her say anything.
Right. Like throughout the whole film, like everybody's he's a hitman, so like he can get to you, and so by the time they realize they're about to die, they're like, my family, I've been a good," and it just kills them like in the middle
Yeah.
of them trying to explain.
I feel
Almost every time.
I kind of feel like they should have given him more of a hesitation to killing people, just randomly, like just without giving them a time to do anything.
Yeah.
Like I feel like with the lady, that it should have been like his partner in crime at some point, and like they helped each other or something like that.
Some connection between the two.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting. Interesting little twist on it. The one thing I don't understand is why did he let the guy that called the hit live at the end? Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Oh, because he didn't know that they were gonna kill him. Because the orchestrator guy was like, "We can fix this. You just need to give me the money." And then he gave him the money, and he didn't know that they were going to go kill bro. Like they thought you were just gonna get reprimanded somehow,
Right. I mean,
but they didn't think that they were gonna like try and kill him or.
fair enough. All right, so major spoiler alert. The whole premise of the story, like this dude,
But I kind of feel like you should have killed him.
right? That's what I was saying. Like this whole throughout the whole movie, he was like, "No loose ends, follow the plan," and then just kills everybody. And at the end, lets the fucking dude that called out the hit in the first place fucking go. All right, so the dude that calls out the hit. Sorry, major spoiler alerts. If you don't want to listen, I'll put a timestamp in the uh in the how you do. So this guy is calling out this hit on this other like wealthy, powerful guy. We're supposing we don't really know too much about him. Anyways, this dude, heart rate under 60, got it sighted in, fucking misses, shoots this bitch in the leg that this other guy was about to get freaky deaky with, and so like the whole movie is about this guy trying to right his wrongs for, essentially fucking up the hit on this guy. And in the middle of the movie, bro's family, the guy that fucked up the shot, his family is affected by the whole thing. They're used as like collateral, essentially. And so they go back to this hometown in the Dominican Republic and beat the shit out of his wife. And then
Trying to get to him.
right, they're trying to find him so that they can hit him with the how you doing. But he misses them, and then he goes on this whole fucking rampage try to find everybody that like went to fuck with his family. And in the end, they all live happily ever after in the Dominican Republic. And it's a quite the interesting movie, honestly. I'm notorious for fucking trying to watch a movie past 8 o'clock and then fall asleep. So I watched the first half of it and then right before the podcast finished it up. But
I like how they displayed him getting rid of his trail though.
Yeah, that was one of the more interesting parts of the movie. I feel
Like how he would spray everything down that he touched with that whatever the fuck.
right, some fucking James Bond fucking go gadget
Yeah.
spray or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it was, but
And he would like throw away his like guns and shit.
in just very inconspicuous places.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch a show like that, like whatever the fuck you want to say is fucking a hired gun or whatever. Um, you know, I always watch the movie and I'm like, would that work in real life? You know, you take little bits and pieces and you're like, all right, hold up, I could do this shit. I
I
could
don't
do this shit.
I don't know if bro would have gotten away because there's a camera right outside the door of the construction site that he
Yeah,
was
they
staying
would
at.
have they would have put two and two together that bro in the fucking motorcycle helmet
Yeah.
is running downstairs, with his big ass baggage. But I always like playing that. Would this actually happen? Is this believable? I feel like, especially in a, it's almost kind of like a shoot 'em up kind of espionage kind of movie. I feel like that's one of the things that they really have to key in
Yeah.
when making a movie.
I mean, I feel like it would have been a good movie, but I feel like it should have been like a little bit longer with a little bit more action sequences.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm gonna say when you got
Cause
to
like
move. Go ahead.
going from trying to assassinate somebody and failing to fucking up people that beat your wife or fiance or whatever. Like I understand that, but then again, it should have like shown us like how long he's been working for said people, how how he got to realizing like how he should be removing himself from the equation, as in like getting rid of like items and shit. Like they should have shown us like on one mission he like fucked up and left a fingerprint or like left something behind and almost got caught or some shit.
Right. I feel like
Like how he got from being a regular person to being an assassin and then to beating the shit out of everybody that wronged him.
I see where you're coming from. I feel like they did an all right job at like giving you a reason to care about this guy. You know, really the only driving factor behind caring about him is that they beat the fuck out of his wife.
Yeah.
Like you're just trying to find justice for the wife almost. I feel like a really interesting
Also, like, how did he meet his wife? And
right, like
how, like,
he's this white guy that meets some Dominican chick. Like
and
how
like, how did? Because she says that she didn't tell them anything. Like he taught her. So like, did he teach her like
right, like
assassin techniques or some shit? Like,
their relationship is kind of a like an afterthought behind him getting revenge on the people that beat the shit out of her.
yeah,
But I was gonna say I feel like an interesting story point would have been, like throughout the movie he's got this fucking wristwatch on and it's tracking his heartbeat. Jesus Christ, I keep hitting the desk. I feel like an interesting storyline in there could have been like when his heart rate was too high, he, like accidentally left behind just little tiny bits of information that could, lead a trail
yeah,
to him in the Dominican, like almost like like a are they safe? Did they really truly get away from all of it, kind of point in the story.
yeah.
But, you know, nowadays the story's got to have a happy ending or everybody's all fucking up in arms about it.
But that's what makes a story good is if it doesn't have a happy ending.
Right. I love a story where the villain wins. Like sometimes
like Batman Arkham City or Batman not Arkham City, Arkham Knight, I think it is. With the Joker,
With the Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yeah. Like at the end of it, yeah, Batman da da da. But nobody watches that movie because of Batman. They watch that movie because of Heath Ledger's version of the Joker.
Right. Heath Ledger's Joker is just fucking unmatched. He embodied that role so well. Excuse me.
There's just so many things that that like companies could or so many things that people could have changed in so many different films that it's crazy. Or like added on to it to make it actually make sense.
You
Like
talking about film in general?
just film in general. Like
I'm sure I'm about to say, I'm sure every director, writer, they watch back the movie and they're like, holy fuck, this one thing that I could have changed, It would have just taken 5 minutes, but I said it was all right, It just fucking eats at me inside.
yeah.
I'm sure that feeling is universal.
But then like you also have people who are fans of said movie said like what is it called? Movie series. And then like they could add something to said said movie series. I almost said theories. That could literally like you like a director would be like, holy shit, I never thought about that. Like it's crazy how many ideas different types of people can come up with for one thing.
Oh, hold on, give me just a second. Sam's calling me. Y'all can join me on the call real quick. Hello, Sam. You are on the Two Tone Podcast.
Hi, I was just wondering if you found the film to the camera or not.
Oh, no, we haven't. What's up? Where is it?
Oh, it's on the bookshelf in the living room.
Oh, lit. All right. We're
Like
gonna
by the
start.
card games.
Okay, right on. We're gonna start.
Who can hear me? Who can hear me?
The whole podcast.
What up, hoes?
Okay.
What it do?
Okay. That's all you get. All right. Thank you, babe.
All right.
I love you too. I'll see you soon.
All right.
See you soon.
Hey.
Cut to Jalen getting up from his seat.
All right. So here at the Two Tone Podcast, we like to give y'all two random facts of the day. So TT.
Yep.
They can't see what you have on your head at the moment, but hit him with a history fact while I go grab the film real quick.
Again?
Two history facts. I know this is
Damn.
crazy, unprecedented happenings at the Two Tone Podcast.
Bet you guys didn't know that Psyduck is a duck. It's crazy.
That's not history.
You never know. It's a history of Pokemon, sir. All right. History fact. Let me go through my Rolodex real quick. Martin Luther King was assassinated, but the CIA did it.
Ooh, we can get into some conspiracies if you want to. Tell me why you think the CIA
Or the FBI, not
Oh,
the CIA.
okay. What? Either one of the alphabet boys. Why you think they off the Martin Luther? What's up with that?
So, it's said that the assassin who killed Martin Luther King was standing in a bathroom across the way from the hotel that he was at and shot through a window and killed him. But when the is it working? But the bathroom, the window that was aiming towards where Dr. Martin Luther King was, there was a tree in the way. And when when the FBI realized that, they at night the night after the assassination, they went back and cut the tree down.
Interesting.
And people said that they saw shots coming from the bushes outside of the place where they said the killer shot from.
Interesting. Very interesting. Who you think shot JFK?
Well, I mean, the conspiracy is that there was more than one shooter. But I say, because nobody knows for sure exactly how a bullet flies. And when, like, after hitting something, a bullet could literally go 17 yards, or it could go 15 meters, or it could go 3 inches, or it could bounce off of something and hit something else. People just don't realize that guns and hold up. I don't know if that'll work, but there it is. There's lightning for the day if you guys wanted to know. I might look a little retarded in it, but hey.
We'll see.
Stupid is as stupid does.
If it looks good, I'll put it in post. TT, hold out your hand. Boom, right there.
But, so you cannot recreate a bullet's path exactly the same as you can every single time.
Right.
But
it just depends on what it's going through.
Yes. But there are some theories as to say there were multiple shooters. I think it is possible that there are 2, but I don't think there were 3. But there were 3 shots taken. Because there was one that went through JFK's neck.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one that went into his head.
Right.
And blew the shit out of his brains.
Yeah. You ever seen the video? The fucking
that shit's crazy.
That shit's fucking wild. All right, so
but
I understand it's the president, but imagine you're the dude that, you're just walking, oh shit, that's the holy fuck. That was the president. God damn.
But
anyways,
I think there were only 2 shots taken.
Okay. 1 shooter or 2 shooters?
I feel like there were, I want to say 2. But I also kind of want to say 1.
Did John Wilkes Booth the second do it? What? I forget his name. Fucking
Oswald Cobblepot.
What?
His last name's Oswald.
No, the guy that they say did it.
Yeah, his last name's Oswald.
No, he's got 3 names. Fucking
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, that's
literally said his name's Oswald.
Okay, continue.
But I feel like he did. I felt like he shot one of the shots.
You want to hear my conspiracy theory?
But there were 3 shots fired. 1 missed, hit the ground. 1 went through his neck. One hit his
nog.
His brains everywhere.
All right.
But I feel like the one that went through his neck, I feel like it did hit what's his dick in front of him.
Whoever the fuck he is.
The president's I don't know who the fuck it was, but the guy in front of him got hit in the leg or some shit. But I feel like it hit him because the bullet's trajectory went through his neck. And again, you can't recreate a shot perfectly every time.
Right.
So I feel like the bullet that went through his neck somehow bounced, somehow got all fucked up while it was in his neck.
Off his trachea.
Came out and hit bro that was sitting in front of him. The shot that hit his head fucking killed him. And then Oswald Cobblepot, Lee Harvey Oswald, whatever. I feel like he took 2 shots. One hit the ground and one hit his neck, and then somebody took the 3rd shot and hit him in the head.
You want to hear my conspiracy on this whole thing?
What?
So check it out. Lee Harvey Oswald. He's making his ranks through the through the underground. Fuck this JFK guy.
Yeah.
And they find him in Dallas. One of the Alphabet Boys. They find him in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, look, all right. So I'm not saying that you should kill him or nothing, but that window over there, when he comes around the corner, bada bing, bada bang, you got the perfect shot, right?" And so Lee Harvey Oswald's like, all right, bet. They're hyping him up. And then they give Lee Harvey Oswald a blank, right? And so this whole time he's, and at that same time, they knew Alphabet Boys are like, all right, bro, when he comes around the corner, count down from 5, take the shot. And so they come around the corner, dude on the grassy knoll, bam, blows JFK's head off.
Who you
Almost
talking about, guy on the grassy knoll?
the shots from the grassy knoll. You don't know about the shots from the grassy knoll?
No, I do, but do you think it was the guy with the umbrella that was on the grassy knoll?
I don't know who the fuck.
Or
it
do you
was.
think the guy on the umbrella was the signaler?
Ooh, but
Signaling both of them to shoot.
That's because why you got an umbrella on a sunny day? FBI, if you're watching, and we know you are.
Don't kill us.
But yeah, I'm about to say we just out here doing a little podcast. It ain't even that deep. John Wilkes Booth killed Lincoln. Fucking.
If you don't get a video in the next couple weeks,
If the two.
I did not kill myself. Okay.
If the Two-Tone podcast just suddenly stops, cause an insurrection. No, I'm playing. Don't do that. It's just jokes. Don't come for me. Don't come for my life.
These are all theories. These are not proven facts. We
Right.
do not support. We support the FBI
Go team.
and the CIA.
I don't know about those guys.
Jalen, just fucking say
Oh.
it.
CIA, FBI, LGBT.
Have you seen that video? Bruh. Kaya showed me a video one day. And it was this guy, and he was like on TikTok. And he was like testing out some fucking filter or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he turned the filter off, and he was like, BLM. With his wrist, he just did that. I was like, what the fuck, bro, dude? Shit was funny, though.
I guess you had to be there. I don't. All right. Speaking of TikToks, let's hop on into TT's talks. Hope that's the wrong hotkey.
That's the wrong number.
Sorry for the audio. That's me as fuck, though. I can't even lie. I'd be on the interstate doing 80. Somebody passed me. All right, speed racer. Fuck.
But then somebody in front of you goes, you passing somebody else, you'd be like,
Yeah,
you slow
yeah.
bitch.
It will never cease to amaze me the amount of people that somehow have a license. This is me as fuck. Bro, everybody always tells me you got such a fucking resting bitch face. And I'm like, I'm just over here just existing.
Jalen just the whole time.
Is whenever I take my glasses off and I'm trying to look at shit, bro, I just look mad as fuck. And everybody's like, you all right? And I'm just like, I'm just trying to fucking see, dog. I'm just trying to read more than 2 feet in front of me. That's all I'm trying to do. Everybody
me
always
too,
coming
though.
for me.
I do got resting bitch face also, so.
Poor guy. Got that weak ankle. Oh,
He said,
lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock. All right, let's, what are we on for? Let's go. I had to put this one in here. It just solely for the man boobs. It says your 20s will be the greatest years of your life. Me in my 20s, bags under my eyes, just the biggest man tits that you've ever seen.
That's me right now.
I'll just let that one marinate.
Here we go, I'm a savage.
Classy, bougie, ratchet.
Excellent. 6, 7, 8, and glasses. Do you smell anything? Because I don't, which means your stanky leg is nowhere near stanky enough.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause it and fix the audio, but you can listen to this one too.
So if you didn't know, your foot is as big as your forearm.
Do what?
Your foot is as big as your forearm.
I do know that. I did know that. All right, we're gonna take it from the beginning.
Here we go, I'm a savage.
We turned it up on the TVT.
Bougie, ratchet. Excellent. 6, 7, 8, and glasses.
All right, that's good.
Do you smell anything? Because I don't, which means your stanky leg is nowhere near stanky enough. You know, if T-Pain were here to see you do
It'll be
do
like this
that
eventually.
badly, he would tell you how much it sucks in auto-tune. Watch me.
That move fucking kills, bro. I want to learn how to do it so
Have
bad.
you ever followed directions in your life? Listen to what he's saying. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Then we Charlie Brown. Good grief!
I'm about to say whenever they told us to Charlie Brown, we always just doing the dances from the Charlie from the Charlie Brown episode, the Christmas episode.
Good old Charlie Brown dances.
Nobody actually knew what the Charlie Brown consisted of.
What the fuck are you doing if you're not chilling?
If you don't know Mark Rebier, just enjoy.
Everyone chill! Take a chill pill! That's right, sir! Take a chill pill! I don't have time for your fucking stress!
Bruh.
Chill out!
I'm about to say. Chill.
Chill pill.
Take a chill pill. All right, last one, and then we can wrap this joint up.
Can you turn it up a bit, bro? Yeah, sure.
This is me as fuck.
Multiples of 5. Multiples of 5.
The fuck? So Jalen, you'd rather it be at 25?
But I'm one of those people that as long as it's a multiple of 2, I'll manage. But as somebody tries to put it on, like, you know, fucking 14 or no 13, if you try and put the volume at 13, I might karate chop you square in the fucking throat. I'm gonna say once, you know, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, you know. Multiples of 2 or 5 will suffice in my household, but
multiples of 5.
Multiples of 5. But I'm about to
Jesus
say,
Christ.
Jesus Christ. All right.
We need more Mark Rebier up in this bitch. That's our next. I am. What was it called? Manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Rebier is going to be on this couch with us at some point.
Mark Ripier, if you're watching this podcast, and we hope that you are, check your DMs, because we're going to ask you to be on the podcast every day until you come on the podcast. So
Day one of asking Mark Rebier to be
Day
on the
one
podcast.
of asking Mark Rebier to join on the Two Tone podcast. Just know that the challenge has been sent. We appreciate your time, and sorry for all the DMs I am about to send you. I appreciate your existence.
Also, I
And,
want a personal concert afterwards.
All right, that's asking a little much. We can have the man on, but all right. Anyways, I want to say thank y'all for watching the Two Tone Podcast. Linktree.com/JAK Productions to find me. I'm pretty sure y'all can navigate it beyond that. But you can find TT Glasshouse Films 8 on Instagram and YouTube. One and the same name. But that has been the Two Tone Podcast. Appreciate y'all for coming out. And the last object on T's head. Thank you. Beautiful. Have a blessed day, night, whatever time you're watching this. Share it with somebody, whenever you see it. If you watch it when it comes out, appreciate you so much. If you wait a couple days, appreciate you so much still, Either way. Love y'all. This has been the Two Tone Podcast. Hit subscribe or I'm gonna hit your cousin in the mouth. Hit subscribe. Share with your friends. Share with your brother. Share with your sister. Alright, love y'all. Be safe.